The Seattle Times wants you to choose Hamas. I choose not to. Welcome to the Jason Rantz Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. Naomi Ishisaka of the Seattle Times has once again taken a break from her usual progressive sermonizing to peddle thinly veiled Hamas propaganda, this time wrapped in a sanctimonious lecture telling us you need to make a choice about Gaza. She compares Israel's war against a terrorist group to ignoring a child running into the street. Yeah, cute analogy. Until you realize she's a Hamas apologist who can't even bear to call them terrorists in her latest column. You see, to Ishisaka, Israel is solely responsible for everything. October 7th, the war in Gaza, and taking care of the very people who support Hamas. Her column is page after page of selective outrage, quoting Hamas-run health ministries, citing UN agencies that have been caught employing Hamas operatives, and downplaying the terrorist attack on Israel. She only gives 2 sentences to that horror, and then she rushes right back to emotional manipulation and inflated casualty numbers spoon-fed by Hamas PR wing. She backs UNRWA USA's 5K run and fundraiser. It happened last weekend in Redmond, celebrating it as a way to give back while defending UNRWA, writing it's, quote, been the subject of attacks for years. The 2 organizations have been targeted by lawsuits from victims of Hamas and Hezbollah. UNRWA saw funding cuts by the Biden and Trump administrations. And last year, Israel effectively banned UNRWA from operating in Gaza and the West Bank. That's it. She doesn't tell you why. UNRWA has employed Hamas terrorists. She intentionally leaves that detail out because it might make it a little bit more difficult for her to cheerlead the organization. And yet she wants you to make a choice. Fair enough. Here's my choice. I'm not joining a mob that blames the victim while excusing the butcher. I'm not standing in solidarity with a terror-supporting UN agency that teaches kids to hate Jews. And I'm not going to pretend that this is some sort of moral Rorschach test where all choices are equally valid. They're not. This isn't complicated. Hamas could end all of this today if they wanted to. Release the hostages, lay down their arms, and stop hiding behind civilians. Instead, Ishisaka demands Israel stop defending itself, and you feel guilty if you don't agree. Sorry, Naomi. I choose truth over propaganda. And the truth is Hamas started this war. They sustain it, and they own every tragic death that follows. Hey, it's Jason Rantz here with our local tax expert and advocate, Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. Not only do you know the rules, but ultimately you're going to save them time and money.
We're really good at what we do. We love what we do. And we really want to help taxpayers that are in a very precarious position. And they need relief. They need help. They need someone to stand in their stay.
So if you're having trouble with the IRS, you have to call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions.